Alright, this is Scott Dodson. I'm back again with. Let me turn my volume up so I can hear my microphone working. I want to go ahead and try to hurry up and get a daily reading in. I got a baby boy who's taking a nap, and it's probably about time for him to wake up. Either way, um, use my Druidcraft. Actually, I had my mind to use a different deck, and I got a phone call and I forgot about it. So maybe I'll do a different kind of reading or something like that with a different deck later. So, anyway, what I have today, this looks pretty good. This is the Five of Swords, but it is reversed. Good deal. Good deal. Upright's not real good. Central card is Ace of Wands. That's a good thing there. Ace of Wands. It's a new thing starting, especially a new job. I have really some thoughts about this one here because of some stuff that's going on. Card I do not see very often personally. This is the Hanged Man, and very unusual for me to see that card. Um, well, it depends on your energies and how they're working for you and all that stuff. Anyway, what I have 12 and a 1. There's 13 plus the 5. There's 18, and 1 plus 8 is a 9. And of course, the 9 are always going to be about endings, wrapping things up. Now, the thing about it is the central card there is about starting something new, but the 9s are always about not starting something new. It's about like wait until that period's over. So maybe it's kind of wrapping things up to get prepared for something that's new that's going on. Because a 9 is about endings and terminations that seem to come up, and things that are coming to a completion. And now also there can be some kind of public recognition that seems to stand out with me with the 9, because you think all the work that's been done from the 1 and so forth. When that 9 comes up, um, it comes up to finally the outcome of some kind of recognition. And again, it's not really a time to start or make any major commitments or anything like that, start anything new. Even though this right here is showing something new, starting off, and it's starting off really well. So have to see how that works out. I think it's an ending for basically an ending, and in the beginning they always work together. So basically, I think today is going to be a lot about wrapping stuff up, and then it's going to be the ending or the starting of something new, kind of mixed together there. Anyway, the Five of Swords I have right here. Now this is usually in its upright position. It's not. It's not a. It's very. It is a negative card. It's a lot of negative energy with that Five of Swords when it's upright, but reverse, seems pretty good. It's basically like a one-upmanship type energy. I'm better than you or whatever, and it's almost like a professional baseball player beating a little league player at a basketball game or something like that, or professional whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's just a useless battle. But anyway, when it comes up reversed, there seems to be some kind of vindication that comes up with this. Um, Most of the time, uh, basically, if somebody is trying to blame you for some kind of wrongdoing or something like that, you end up getting cleared of it. And because it is swords, a lot of gossip, slander, stuff is talking about you or whatever. That seems to end. It's basically it's brought out in the open. It's put out there and it's revealed. Um, from attacks has been made towards you and it's cleared up. Now it can have a negative energy and a very negative spread, but this is not a negative spread because it is such a negative card or has such a negative energy within it. But in that manner, because the rest of the spread's looking good here, it's not that big a deal. Now, anyway, next card, Central card. I like this card. Really like that energy. This is about like new life, things that are brand new. Okay, and I've been getting a lot of things about something new happening going on here lately. I've been also wondering about even a child. Either way, some kind of a start of something new, some kind of new venture, or the birth of something new. A lot of energy that comes on with this. A lot of times, this buck that's on the card will stand out to me, and that's a lot of sexual energy also there. But I'm not quite getting that as strong today. But it's kind of a turning point. I was talking about the 9, but this is a turning point. You're going from that 9 into that 1 energy, and new experiences because it's something brand new that's getting ready to come about, and a lot of a new energy. And which, I woke up this morning not feeling real great with that, but I laid down, done a meditation, got up, and everything. I feel great now. So, oh, in just a moment. Okay, I turned my mic off. I had to sneeze. I had to sneeze, turn my mic off. Okay, but anyway, this is basically a lot of this because it is a phallic symbol. You think about sperm fertilizes egg, type deal that goes on there. But normally you're starting some kind of new business or enterprise that happens. Could be a new job that you're taking on here, and you've got a lot of power and energy right there, over the whole thing. It's right there for you to grab and use. And this shows that it is very, very promising when it comes up. Okay, it's also being able to be open to things that are new interests and stuff like that. But something's going to happen that's going to kind of give you that energy and that stimulation for job wise or doing something, some kind of a career or work. And I think this is going to pertain to Michelle. I think she's been put in a position where she's going to, instead of just being a general manager, she's going to take over the entire office and where she works. I really feel that that's coming up. Um, with that, number one, it's very strong energy of initiating yourself, getting out there and doing it. Now, it's kind of funny because it's sitting beside the hangman, and with that number 9 coming up, the hangman here is the major arcana card, and this is kind of about. I get almost being in limbo, kind of a suspension, kind of waiting for things to happen. So I think something's new is going to happen to start, but you're still going to be in suspension, or you kind of suspended there, hanging there, waiting for everything to kind of kick in. Now, another thing about this, usually with this card here, is seeing things differently, having a new perspective, viewing things completely different. And I'm starting to do that too with some certain things I'm looking at. I'm saying, holy cow, I'm kind of opening my eyes to a lot of things there. But something seems to be kind of slowed down with this. This is a sacrifice card. Basically, you're sacrificing something, and it could be making a sacrifice for a new job, a new business, or new work that's coming up with this situation here. Because with that sacrifice comes a commitment. You're committing yourself to something within your life that basically, instead of sometimes doing things the way you want or whatever, or it's the way that you're viewing it is the reason you're doing it, and it is a sacrifice to help yourself, such as going out and having to work long hours and so forth, so your family can have, you know, can live well, you can do better and stuff like that, and that's that type of sacrifice that I kind of get that goes on there, because this is a voluntary type sacrifice when that hangman card comes up. It's also time of amazing, kind of take a break, kind of suspend things, pause for a little bit, and I get that a lot with this card. And it's where you kind of reevaluate things, your goals and your priorities, and where things are going to. This is basically about staying truthful to yourself, your own personal spiritual values, because with it being reversed, you're having a lot of view of more of a spiritual inner self when that hangman card does come up. It's kind of also, like I said, there's a kind of a test that kind of goes on, uh, um, where you learn something new. There's this is more on a deeper spiritual level, where things you're starting to seeing things differently, and you learn from it. It's almost like you're being tested by the universe to see, and put in a position to see things differently. So anyway, that's going to be my reading for the day. Go ahead and get this done so I can try to get this up and get my Lenormand reading done. I thank you for watching. You can contact me on Facebook or join my page on Hermit's Vision. Uh, on Facebook, and also on Twitter at D Scott Dodson. That's Dodson. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back.